So we'll have that. All right. So we are recording. It is Tuesday, April 11th, and I am Ashley Tapp, and I'm here with several other people, and we are going to talk tonight about visions and vision boards. And this is one of the things that we talk about with goal setting and so forth in the first week of our challenge groups. And sometimes we get really good response of people telling us their goals, but I wanted to go a little bit further and talk about vision boards because I've seen them a lot on Pinterest and other places. And so actually when I sent out the event and the invite, a few people responded back and said, what is a vision board? I've never heard of that. Oh. So I'm really excited for Jamie to talk to us tonight about vision boards. She spoke recently and it was posted on Facebook, and that is what kind of just got this call going. I asked Jamie if she would come and talk to us about vision boards and her vision and give us an idea of what her vision board looks like.
All right. So, yeah, actually, as Ashley said, last month I was invited to speak at the Young Women's League Conference with a bunch of high school girls about a vision board and their goals. And I started off with a quote that I found that I thought was fabulous: is a goal without a plan is just a wish. And that just really hit home to me, because if you wish for something, you know, you can wish for something, but if you don't put a plan to it and make it a goal, it's just a wish. So we kind of talked a little bit about that with the girls. And then what a vision board is, or also known as a goal setting board, is just a way to also keep us in front of our vision, to keep things at the front of our mind, to keep things in front of us, things that we want to achieve, we want to accomplish. It's how we are going to create goals for ourselves, is you can create a vision board and keeping it in front of you. So the law of attraction, I don't know if anybody's heard about the law of attraction or knows much about it. It's simply put, the law of attraction is just the ability to attract into our lives whatever we are focusing on. So that's kind of where our vision board comes into play, because it allows us to put focus on specific things that we want to attain in our life, our fitness, our health, just things that we are passionate about. And when we have, regardless of our age or nationality or religion, our vision board is something that's all about us. And it's things that govern our universe. So one of which, the law of attraction uses the power of the mind to translate whatever is in our thoughts and materializes them into reality. So that really makes your vision board more of a reality, because you're putting those thoughts and your ideas onto a board or a piece of paper. You can even make apps. There's vision board apps that you can use to create your vision boards. And it just really allows you to put focus on those positive things in your life that you want to achieve and put them in front of you. Also, I talked to them, high school girls, about, negativity and gloom and doom. If you surround yourself with that, you're going to be around that. So positive, I know with the accountability groups that Ashley and Sarah host, they just put you in the mindset that you want to be in those. You want to be participating, and you see other people and you're like, I can do that too. So you're around positive thoughts, you're going to have positive results. So if we have goals and we aim to achieve them, we will find ways to successfully achieve those. And this is why the universe is such an infinite beauty space, and the law of attraction dictates whatever we can imagine can be held in our eyes and achieved when we put action on a plan. And here is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Here, let me see. I'm not very technical here. Got toys on the floor and all kinds of other things. You might even get Haley. I don't know. Can you see my vision board, Ashley?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I've done here is I created a vision board of things that are most important to me and things that I want to keep kind of in front of me. So as you can see, the center of my vision board is a picture of a family. And, my family is very important to me, and I always want to front and center. Then around my family are different things that I enjoy doing or different things that I want to make a priority in my life. The sneaker for working out and doing different things like that. I don't know if you can see, and all God's people said, "Go Big Blue." Of course, they can. My top left-hand corner, I have Kentucky, and since that is where we live, and it is very important to me just to kind of keep everything in check here. And then in the right-hand corner is some workout moves, as well as Carrie Underwood, just because I loved her smile and her haircut. So I just thought that's, positive. And then coming down a little bit more, there's a picture of a mom and her children. And of course, my 4 children are also the center of my universe and always on my vision. And then there's a picture of the royal couple. And that's just to, remind me that, time with my husband is really important and that I got to keep that in front of me as well, because you can get caught up in everyday life and kind of forget those things. And then there's a picture from the Bad Moms movie of the friends going out on, and they're all out having drinks and enjoying time together. So friends is really important. And in the bottom right-hand corner is a shopping cart with a truck. It's kind of folded over here with Mexico on it, and that represents my work. I work in the Latin America group at Valvoline. So, learning more about Mexico, and that's one of our big focus points. And then in the bottom left-hand corner is a picture of a girl on a beach just relaxing and enjoying life and time to herself. And then I also put some pictures of some healthy food, because of course we all want healthy food to keep our bodies healthy and nourished. So those are just a few things that are on my vision board that I kind of put, I clipped out of magazines. That this isn't anything fancy. It's literally just thumbing through some magazines, making some snips and putting them up on my board just to keep these things front and center. I got all kinds of stuff up here. And then one thing that I saw a lot of the high school girls do, there was pictures of what they wanted to do when they graduated and what their dreams were. And one girl shared her board with us, and she wanted to go to New York, and she wanted to be a fashion designer. So she had a lot of like high-end fashion things on her board and shared with us. So, the vision board is great because what it allows you to do is put your dreams and hopes down on paper and kind of vision it and to keep you accountable for it. You could hang it on your mirror at home. You could put it on your refrigerator. You could put it anywhere on your, your computer screen at work, or if you use the app and you put it on the app, you could put it as a screensaver on your phone or the background of your phone, just to keep those things just front and center in your mind. So. And then one other quote that I did find too was that your imagination is your preview of life's coming attractions. So that to me kind of made me think your imagination. So you kind of you have these things in your, you're imagining you want to do or you want to accomplish. And those are just a preview of your life's, coming attractions. So that's all I had, but I'm happy to answer any questions or help anybody out if they have any questions with their vision board. Ashley, still there?
Yeah, I've had myself muted. So
okay.
I think I've pretty much muted everybody else because we're getting some background sounds. So
okay.
If anybody has any questions, you'll need to unmute yourself. That was great, though. Those are some great quotes, and I love your board and just going through magazines. I started mine with online, so I pulled pictures and used, I think it's called Google Slides. It's like a PowerPoint kind of thing. And Sarah Whitney, you have one, and yours is on your phone. Is that right?
Yes, and I actually have a copy that I saved to my computer that if I can share my screen. Oh, I can share screen. Let me try it if that's okay, and I can share with the group and kind of what I did to work towards some of the goals on here.
Okay. And if anybody else has any questions for Jamie while she's pulling that up.
Can you see it?
I can.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, it's a little blurry because it was just a screenshot I took yesterday. But I did mine. I just found pictures. I was just on my phone, whether I went on Pinterest or just Google Images. I had things in mind already of different visions and goals that I had for myself. So then I just found pictures because originally I was going to do cut out kind of like you, Jamie, but then I realized that the reality of me being able to go through magazines, I was never going to get it done. So I was like, I really want a vision board, and I'm always on my phone. So I thought if I just do, I use Pick Collage. It's an app, and I know there's numerous ones out there, and just found the different photos that spoke to the goals that I had for myself and did a picture collage. And then I just saved that as my screensaver on my phone. So here is, I forgot what her name is. The Kelly Kapowski girl, or no, is that Carmen, whatever her name is. But the funny story is with this picture, I feel kind of weird even having it on my phone, but I remember that from high school, back when the milk ads were really popular in the magazines. And I had torn that out back when I used to, go through those routines of being on diets, even back in high school, like, oh, I think she is so beautiful. I'd love to work on my body and be like that. And so working towards my fitness journey, that image was still in my head from way too long ago. And so I actually found the image online, and I put that on here just to kind of give me inspiration of working out hard, trying to eat right. Not to say I'm going to look like her, but just keep me inspired to keep going. And then up here in the right corner, it's a little blurry. I wonder if I can make it, I might just keep making it blurry. Oops. Is a picture of a beach, and specifically, this is Hawaii. Aaron and I have never gone together as a couple or together at all, or taken our family. So that would be something that we'd love to do, as well as earning a Success Club trip next year with Beachbody that I could take him on with me. And then this is a remodeled kitchen, or to me, just was a beautiful kitchen. And that was one of the other goals that we had for ourselves, was to update our kitchen. And that's one goal on here that I've been able to accomplish. So I'm looking for, I was excited about this call because I'm like, I need to get my vision board updated. And when that vision was on the board, or it is still, but I started a plan of action. So each morning I was doing the Miracle Morning. It's a book that Ashley actually led a challenge group through. And I started waking up earlier, and I was like, okay, what am I going to journal about? Like, I have all these goals now on my vision board. Like, that's probably what I should journal about. So I picked one item off the list and decided, how am I going to tackle this item? And then the morning I decided to do that, I'm like, okay, what's the next step? Well, we need to go find granite that we like. So then we chose, the weekends that we could go do it, and pick several locations, researched places to go, and then just made it a date to go get that done. And then once we found the granite, got it installed, and then we also had to do demo, so took all that into consideration. And then also picking out the backsplash. So it's kind of the same thing. Like, those are just simple things, but like many of you on the call, you're busy women, moms, and sometimes it's easy to lose focus of what you want to get done, what goals you have. And so having this vision board helped me like keep that in mind, and then doing the journaling just kept it present every day, because I was recording what my plan of action was going to be to accomplish that goal, and just tracking how far I had come to reaching that. So now we have our kitchen done, so that's exciting. So I need to replace that goal with something else. And again, this is fitness, personal development. It's also something I'm continuing to work on. And Ashley's been really helpful in helping me pursue that more and more, because like many of you all, I don't have a lot of time to read all the time. So I do drive about 30 to 45 minutes one way to work. And so being able to have the audio or the books on audio or Audible has helped me to be able to get more personal and professional development in. And that's something that she's really encouraged me to do. And it's been great having that success partner to pursue that. And then this is just to illustrate clean eating and focusing on reducing the amount of cheats I have, and just more like workout inspirations. Bathroom, that's another project that we want to tackle. And then down here is family, and just like Jamie was saying, like representing like being together and being happy and enjoying spending our time together. So that's a quick recap of mine, but really and I know everybody's different with how you like to pursue your goals, but what really helped me is the journaling and coming up with a plan of action. And I like to have to-do lists and being able to check things off. So that's what worked for me to actually see it through to get that goal done.
That's awesome. And I love how you all showed two different ways to do, so one online and one in paper. Does anybody else have any questions? Well, are all quiet. Do I need to unmute you so that you'll talk? I can't remember how
No, Sarah, you did a great job on your board. I actually I did this with the girls. We flipped through magazines, which is why I did flip through magazines. But yeah, I think going online and finding things is a little bit more easier than going through magazines. But that was part of what we did. They had time to actually cut them out and paste them in there. So, but it was amazing. The girls flipping through magazines, looking for things that represented them. So,
I think it sounds so fun.
It's really cool to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Did we lose her?
Oh no. Oh, there you are. Yes. Oh, I think that's.
I guess I'm back. I lost you all.
Oh, that sounds so fun. And Ashley can even tell you, like one time I drug a bunch of magazines to her country heat lunch, and I was scissors and stickers and stuff, and we were going to do the same thing, but we ran out of time. And then finally I was like, oh, if I'm going to get this done, I'm on my phone. But I think any way you do it is amazing. And Ashley, you should share the idea you found today on Pinterest.
Oh yeah. I'll share that in a group. Yeah, I was looking on Pinterest for something completely different, and it just popped up vision board, probably because I've been using the word vision. And it was a girl had taken a frame and then made like a whiteboard, and she used the framing around to put her pictures in, and then she had a whiteboard to put her to-do list in the middle, and had it hung
cool.
to her front door. So yeah, I'll find that picture or that video and post it in the fitness accountability group, and then Sarah, you can post it in your other group too to make sure that everybody sees it.
Oh, cool.
And then Sarah Whitney and I, we were coming back from Louisville on Sunday, and we were talking about this call and how we knew that it was going to be too short, and we were going to have all kinds of ideas, and we were going to want to get together again. And so we were looking at our calendar, and we were wanting to invite everybody. We were hoping to do like a girls' night sometime soon. And I know that's on your vision board too, and that's one of our big things too.
Yes.
Just having girls' nights. So right now, I know everybody's schedules are so hectic, and soccer's getting ready to start for us. And so the date that we were looking at right now, for some reason, Fridays seem to work pretty well. And so we were going to look at Friday, May 12th. And we usually get together like at around 7:30 or 8, because that lets us have a little bit of time with the family, and then knowing that the family is going to go to sleep.
Yeah, I like that. And unfortunately, the later the better. I mean, it's like we're going back to college days, but yes, the later the better.
Yeah. So we'll post more information about that, but we thought it would be fun to get together and see if other people got inspired from this call to start their vision board, or to get together to get something started or refreshed.
Yeah.
So, well,
and girl time's always good.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much for coming and getting online and sharing with us.
You're welcome. Yeah, this kind of was good. I'm trying to get back into everything with Haley. I don't know if you can